What's up guys, I'm Nathan and today I'm gonna be making a video on what I think is better, Roy Mustang or Mihawk. So a lot of people have been actually thinking, like some people say that Mihawk's still better, some people say Roy Mustang's still better. And actually at the time of uploading, like I've just watched the video where Snow reveals the Wave 63 strategy, which actually involves both these characters, but let me just tell you a bit about each of them. And by the way, it's been so long since I uploaded. That's because of exams and stuff, so I was not allowed to play. But yeah, now I'm uploading again. I will still be putting out code videos for you guys, and I'll also be making these videos like this one. Anyway, let's look at the basic stats, both for level 80 Roy Mustang and Mihawk. So for damage, they're actually kind of similar. Let me explain. Roy Mustang is dealing, not including his burn damage, he is dealing 375 damage, and Mihawk little over 600. Now including burn, well, Roy Mustang is actually dealing around 1,500 damage every second, which is insane. But you need to take something else into consideration. The burn damage does not actually stack, which means his damage pattern is going to be something like 375, 375, 375, 375, and then another 1.5k. So I calculated this, and that leaves him with a DPS of like literally a really high 600. Like it's safe to say his damage is pretty much 600 damage per second, which means that's like more or less same. Like Mihawk is doing a negligible amount more. Now, when you're looking at the time, how his seconds per attack, Roy Mustang is literally attacking 3 times every single Mihawk's one attack, which is like a big difference. Even his cost is 1/3 of Mihawk, right? So again, really big difference. And in return, Mihawk does have double the range. But when you're calculating his total damage output, Mihawk doubled the range but 1/3 the time. So the total damage output of Roy Mustang is actually going to be more than Mihawk, which is actually why he's in the Wave 63 strat, I'm guessing that is. So all this makes it pretty obvious that Roy Mustang's a better character. But there's another thing to consider. Now when you're looking at the real leaderboard strat, well, I guess since it's duos, you can have both Mihawk and Roy Mustang on your team. But if you're just one guy, then, well, you want to probably know just which is better. Now, both are actually probably at this point meta units. But there's one thing to consider. For Irwin, like these two characters, Irwin and Bulma, they're just irreplaceable as meta units, because unless something else comes out that does literally the same thing, both of these characters can't be replaced with any update. You guys will probably agree with me, because Bulma gives the money, Irwin does the buff, and both of these characters are essential. So if something doesn't work well with Irwin, then they're not that great. Now, Roy Mustang, his main thing that makes him like really OP is that burn damage, that insane burn damage. But when you're looking at a damage over time unit, you're actually gonna want to be spreading him out, right? But when you're just one guy with your Irwins, then the Irwin kind of demands that you put everything close to each other so that you can do your buff, which is sort of making this a lose-lose situation, right? Because no matter what you do, you are losing out on a lot of damage. Now on the other hand, Mihawk, you can just simply place him and just bunch him up and it's fine. That's why, like, for the Roy Mustang strategy, like it's the Wave 63 strategy that Snow gave, like literally you need to have 2 groups of Irwins being maintained and 2 groups of buffs, so that the Roy Mustang, like, you just keep him and then you sell him and then place him again, since he does have that higher damage output. But if you're just one guy, then I have to say, like, as an infinite mode like strategy, if you're just one person, then Mihawk is actually still going to remain better, since he works better with Irwin. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you guys agree with me, or Do you have some other idea about it? Let me know and tell me why you think that. But yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next video. See ya.